Hey folks, hey, the Old Fisherman back with you. Hey, we had a great time on the lake today. Appreciate each and every one of you watching my show. And I'm going to show you one more time a few of the things that we used today. First, I caught some nice fish today, and we done our worm. We used a red bug worm. I've got about 12 or 18 inch leader from braid line, probably about 15-pound test braid, with a little split shot, and then we got a super floater zoom, red bug worm, and I hooked it backwards. I showed you during the show some of my techniques. This is something I do when I wear a worm out on the big side. Sometimes I hook it backwards, and I found out that, hey, it's a good way to catch them. It falls different. The bigger part of that worm at the back makes it fall slower and makes the front fall quicker. So it makes that tail stand up more as it's falling, I think. But anyhow, glad y'all could be with the Old Fisherman today on another episode of Loving Life. And we caught a few on the Money Minnow, and I used a different color today. One of them bass I caught on this color Money Minnow. Hey, it's just a good little color. It got yellows on it, and I really don't even know what the name of it is, but it's got yellow on the side, black back. It's basically 3.5 Money Minnow. And I wanted to show on my double fluke. Somebody asked me again, so I'm gonna show you one more time. The double fluke rig, we caught 2 at a time again today, bass on the double fluke rig, and that's the 2 we was using. We got a blue glimmer and another one with a little blue back. It's kind of a off blue back, but we have our if I can show you, I've showed it several times. I slide the doggone swivel above the main line through the island, and we got about an 18-inch or so piece of line with a 3/0 Gamakatsu hook, and then the other swivel at the bottom, it's got about a 3-foot line with another fluke on it with the same thing, 3/0 Gamakatsu. And I was using it today on my spinning rod, light action rod. Actually, it's the same one I use for my white perch. H2O Express. Hey, you got to love it. It's just a great little setup, and we got a little lose reel on it. It's a 10 ball bearing. Hey, thanks for being with me today. Go to stevecumberlander.com to buy your hats, shirts, or whatever Miss Deborah's got up there. And also hit the link in the description. I should have the flukes on there. We might have this worm on there. It's a red bug zoom worm. If I can get Miss Deborah to put it up, if you hit the link, it'll take you right to Amazon. You can order them right there. 2-day shipping, they'll be at your house. You don't have to ride down the highway to go get them. It might cost $1 more, but let me tell you, it's worth it not having to run traffic to go get them. They come to your house. So thanks for being with the Old Fisherman. Hey, loving life. And we appreciate all y'all do. All good thumbs up, I hope. And hey, don't like the thumbs down, but I got a couple guys that likes to do it just to aggravate me. But that's okay. If it makes them feel good, it makes me feel good. But thanks for being with Old Fisherman on another episode. Hey, let's go fishing. Nothing like fishing. Hello, folks. Hey, today we on Lake Murray again early in the morning. And we're going to try to catch some stripers and bass. With the Money Minnow and the fluke, we're just getting started. It's going to be really stormy and windy today. We're limited to where we can go, and we got a few fish I hit over here a while ago. I didn't get in them right. When them fish hit on top, you got to put it right on them. And I threw a bad cast, but I'm just not turning on the camera. Hopefully, hey, we can make something happen here. Today, I think, we got a bite. That took long enough. That took long enough. Definitely a striper. Might be a kid. Holding like it might be one. Oh my. Got geese back here honking at me. They're mad at me because I'm here. That might be a keeper. I'm gonna pull in here. Oh yeah, that's a keeper. Definitely a keeper. Definitely 21 inches. Yes sir. That goes in the drum. We'll put him in the live well in case we want to call him out. But hey, he's 21. Oh, he didn't even hold it. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. See there? That's a good 21 inches there. I'm gonna wait. I got a measurement back here. Oh yeah, he's 21. Hey, we're gonna put that live well and we're gonna put an aerator on it. Okay? See if we get him there. Doesn't hit it. There you go. Got him that time. That's a largemouth. That's a largemouth. That's a largemouth. That's a largemouth. Oh yeah, that's a largemouth. Yeah, get this rod out the way. That's a largemouth right there. Got him on the little spinning rod. Come on in here, boy. Look at him. Come on in here, boy. Come on in here, boy. Yes, sir. Double flute again. Spinning rod. Black bass. Look at that. You got to love it. You've got to love it. I sure ain't throwing him back right now. I know what they do. They'll run them out. Hey. Let's put him in the live well. Look at that. Nice chunky bass. About 2.5, 2 3/4 pounds. Hey folks, just flew out and another hit it. Couldn't get the doggone phone to come on. Another hit it. Let's see if we can bring big old nice bass. Big old nice bass. We nail that flute again. Hitting the flute. Hitting the flute. Nice. Nice. Oh, we got two again. We got two again. Two bass this time. Two again. Oh my, we got two again. We got two again. Oh, we got them. Two bass at one time. Look at that. That's become a regular, ain't it? Two bass at one time. I couldn't get the doggone camera on. It wouldn't come on. I had to go up there and punch it on. Look at him. Two bass at one time. Double fluke. It's killing. It's killing. Look at him. Look at him. Two bass at one time. Double fluke. Huh? The nice ones, ain't they? One of them's probably 4 pounds, the other about 2. Hey, got to love that. Throw them in live well right now. I'll throw them around. We get 5 and then I'll throw them back. Oh, what's wrong with my camera? The sucker won't cut back on. I'm having camera problems again. Just threw out an artificial worm and I believe I got one on there. I said I used to catch them on the worm. Why not throw the worm out there while the fish ain't feeding? Sure enough, I got him on. He's a big one. He's a nice little eater. Artificial worm. I got a red bug worm, 7-inch Zoom super floater. Is what we got on. Finally got one to bite it. Little fish, little buck. Oh, he done throw my worm off. Yes, sir, he done throw my worm off. I got to hunt me another worm. Hey, we caught one. I said to myself, I used to catch them all the time on the worm. That little voice again. I said, shoot, let's try the worm, see if we catch one on a worm. Nice little stocky, 1 3/4, 2 pound bass. Well, I think I got a bite right now. I got a fish on right now. I got a fish on right now. Oh my, I got a fish on right now. They will hit the worm. Good one too. This is a good one. This is a real good one. This is a good one. This is a jumbo magnum largemouth right here. Look at that. Oh, Lord! Son! That was an 8-pound largemouth. If y'all see him jump. Oh, my goodness. Did you see how big that largemouth was? Oh my goodness. What in the world? He spit it right out. Oh my goodness. Was that a whopper or what? People. That's the biggest largemouth I had on in quite a while. On a worm. Holy Mosey. I hope y'all got a shot of that. Oh my God, I can't believe he spit it out. That was a big one. That was a monster. Old Fisherman's sick. He's sick to his stomach. Hey, Dave, when that joker, he's trying to pull him by this boat like he wasn't even hooked. I knew he was a big one. Hey, Dave, I hope he's on film. At least I get to look at him again. Hey, Dave, what a fish. Oh, he slung that worm too, didn't he? Hey, goodness sakes alive. I tell you, I used to sit on this point with this worm and wear him out. And apparently it's still gonna work. We might just worm fish the rest of the day. Oh my, that's 2 straight casts. Little one and then a whopper. Hey, day, what a fish. Hey folks, we got him back schooling in front of us again. There he is. Oh, we got a good one on. We might have 2 more. I don't know, but we might have 2 more. No, we ain't got one. We ain't got but one. Huh? We ain't got but one. Come in here, boy. Don't fit it out. Hey, ain't nothing like we had on that worm a while ago, but he's a nice one. He's a nice one. He is a nice one, boy. Got it stuck too. He got it stuck. It's a mediocre size. Yeah. Let me get another. We got us a nice one on right here. Another nice bass. Another nice bass on the double fluke. Double fluke. Oh my, come in here, boy. Another nice one on the double fluke. Look at that. Hey, Dave! Huh? You got to love it. The Old Fisherman. Doing it again. I pulled another spot over here where I used to catch them. I was going to worm fish and they come up. And I caught, throw the double flute out there and caught one. What we done, got him way down in the gill. Look at here. Look at here. Nice bass on a double fluke. Hey, pretty joke. I'm gonna put him in live well. We got him rolling back here. Keep him alive. See if we can catch another one. I got one on the money motor. Got one on the money motor. I think it's a bass. It might be a strike. We got one on the money motor. Pretty good one too. Oh, it's a largemouth. Big old largemouth. Money motor. Big old largemouth. Big old largemouth. The money motor. Oh Lord. Oh, come on now, don't spit it out. Come on now. Huh? Don't spit it out. Big old Lord's mouth. Look at that. Look at that, what the old fisherman stumbled on. Jumbo Magnum. Jumbo Magnum on the doggone. Let's get off the bank here. A Jumbo Magnum on a doggone money. We got a different color on. We got one with a little yellow in it. Water's a little stained in areas. I figured I'd put one on with a little yellow in it. Hey, and he nailed it. Look at here. Look at that, what a nice bass. See that money? He nailed it. Phew, God, I love it. Old Fisherman. Hey, we're catching a lot of bass today. We've lost a lot of them. All of them ain't been on camera. But look at here. Look at the size of that one. That's a Jumbo Magnum, ain't it? That's a good one. What? Hey, that's a good one. You gotta love that. See, we catching that doggone money. He nailed it too. He nailed it. Never know. You got to keep trying, keep casting. I'm loving life. I'll tell you that. Loving life. Old Fisherman. I got to tell y'all a little story. Went fishing with Carson a little bit yesterday. Carson told me a good one. Said he went to an FFA meeting with his daddy. And he said he went and got him some tea. Set it down at a table. And went over there to get him something to eat. Well, he looked up and a bunch of older guys had sat down at the table. Well, he had his glass of tea sitting over there at the table. So went over there and got a glass of tea right out from off the table that he had put there. And so he turned it up, started drinking, and it tasted bitter. Said looked down in it, and one of them old jokers had put a daggone water of tobacco in it where he'd been chewing on it in his doggone cup of tea and never told him he'd done it. Boy, I'm gonna tell you right now, old Fisherman wouldn't like that. I'd have got hot. But old Carson, he said that thing got him really bad. Turned his stomach. He said he thought that doggone tea was bitter tasting. He looked down there, a big old wad of doggone chew in it. Now you know that's all for them older fellas let him pick up his cup and didn't say that they was throwing their water tobacco in it or spitting in it. Oh my. Had to tell y'all that one. He told me that yesterday. I just shook my head. Whew! Lord have mercy. I just seen a herring jump right out there. Let's see if we can get a fish out of there. About where I caught that too. Scooted out the water like something might have been after it. See, we ain't catching nothing. I hate to tell that on old Carson, but Carson's funny now. We caught a good many fish yesterday, but with two people in the boat, it's hard to make a video. I mean, he's in my way, I'm in his way. But hey, we had a good time yesterday. I caught a good many fish. Carson finally caught one nice striper. I caught a couple bass, a couple stripers. We just gonna hit some points on the way in today. We've got a bad storm coming. Hopefully it don't tear up nothing. Kind of calming down a little bit. I reckon this is the calm before the storm. This fish should pick up. We ought to be able to catch a few more fish before we go in calm before the storm is what I'm thinking. That one was out there. You know there's nothing. Oh, I missed it. He hit it. He hit it. I missed him. There was another bass out there. I used to catch a lot of them out here with a worm. You had that big one get off this morning. I would throw that worm out there. Oh, that was a big old fish that jumped off this morning. Oh, I sure would love to have caught him. We're gonna throw all these bass back. I ain't keeping. I just hate to throw bass back when I'm catching them. Man, well, they run the other one going so many times. Especially shallow water. I got a feeling some more bass out here. Might not hit this money, man. We might throw that doggone worm out there. It's double fluke. Let's see if we catch one on the worm out there real quick. Hey, they will hit that worm. I got a little trick for you. I don't know if any of y'all know. Y'all see that worm? I got it hooked backwards, don't it? I got the heavy end at the bottom, don't it? Hey, that's a little trick the old fisherman had. Hey, it makes that doggone big part sink slower. So he's like the worm's crawling backwards. You know, crawfish crawl backwards. It works. It works, people. And I hope I can throw out here and show you that it works. I don't do that all the time. Just sometimes when I tear the other part of the worm up, I'll hook it backwards to save the worm. Not throw the worm away. Hook him backwards. A little tip from the old fisherman. A little tip from the old fisherman. I do that quite a bit. And I can't tell you how many fish I've caught on a backward worm. I don't know if any of y'all do it or anybody else. I've never seen anybody else do it. I've done it because I'm tight. I want to conserve. Hate to throw them worms away when they're still in good shape. They're ripped out of one end, you turn around and do it from the other end. Well, I found out by doing that, they got to biting it better backwards. At times. Everything's at times. Sometimes something works, sometimes it don't work. You got to keep trying, changing, adapting. And that's how I find out what might work. I come up on, nope, there's a bite, there's a bite, there's a bite. I told you it worked. There's a bite. Let's see if we can catch it. Check my drag. See if we can catch it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It worked, didn't it? What'd I tell you? Ha! He ain't a big one, but it worked. I'm telling you. Backwoods worm. You got to love it. The Old Fisherman is showing you all of his tricks and techniques. And hey, I hope you're learning something. Look at that. A backwoods worm. He ain't no monster, but guess what? He sure is a good eating size if you like largemouth. I'll tell you that right now. Look at that. We're gonna dish it. Backwoods worm. See what I'm talking about? That's what it takes to adapt. Now he swallowed it. I don't know if he'll, you know, if you're gonna throw bass back like that and he swallows it like that with a worm, a lot of times they'll do it. I might get it out without hurting him. But a lot of times I go in through the mouth and put my hand in the gills and prise it out like that from the side. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. It worked that time without hurting the fish. But people, that's what I'm talking about. He ain't big, and we're gonna throw him back. Look at that. Hey, he ain't bleeding, so he'll go back. But I'll throw him back here. But I'm telling you that that's what you do. You turn a worm around backwards. And you can see that I got, and I'm gonna stick it back on and show you. Sometimes you catch them, it tears them up. It's real little meat that'll work with. And I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about, what I just done. You see this worm up close, right there. You see I got the hook in the tail end and the head at the back. Hey, it works. Y'all seen it work right there, did you? See if we can catch another on it. There might be another fish out there here. Throw it out there. We're throwing it across the point. We're on the shallow side of the back side of the point. And the fish are going to be on either side of that point out there, running out there looking for hair. We're going to pull this worm backwards across that point. That's what I'm doing. And I work it real slow. I got a tiny little split shot. The smaller split shot you can have, the better. A lot of people use heavy weights and long leaders. I put it about 8 or 10 inches above my doggone worm. And I work it slow. And as you can almost feel it going across each gravel. Well, that's the little ledge you feel and pull across the gravel. And that little worm is kind of pulling a little bit and falling. Pulling a little bit, falling. That's what they like. And the slower you can move a worm, the better luck you'll have. Especially in post-spawn. And I'm using a red bug 7-inch super floater. I used to do the same thing with a 4-inch worm years ago. But I used a bigger worm now. I try to catch a little bit bigger fish sometimes. 7-inch is perfect size. And that color, this lake is slam full of crawfish. It's kind of reddish like a crawfish. And they do like a reddish colored worm, or they have over the last 5 or 6 good years in this lake. I have caught some magnum bass with a worm. But now you got to focus. You got to get it in your mind. You're fishing with a worm. You got to be patient. You got to slow down. You can't go too fast. You get going too fast, you won't catch them. So you got to make it go slow. Or they won't hit it. Most of the time they won't. But I'd almost bet you there's another bass out there. I'd bet you about anything I got. They collected on these points. Sometimes they'll bite, sometimes they won't. We done caught 2 off of this one. Ideally, if you ain't got a lot of people wanting to take your spot, you go to another spot, and then come back and rotate. The problem is in Lake Murray, so many people are fishing, you can't do that. They won't allow you to do it. Somebody will move in on the spot. So if you get you a good point that they own, the best thing to do is just sit there and work that worm slow and have your double flute ready, your top water plug ready. I think I just got a bite. I think I just got another bite. I know I just got another bite. Look at that. Huh? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh my, that's a good one. What? That's a good one. Hold him back. That ride down in the water. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. What? Oh my. That's a jumbo super dog supreme right there, buddy. Huh? Got 3 or 4 more around it. What did I tell you? You see what that worm will do? Keep his head down, hold your rod down, get your net ready, and hope you catch it. Hope you catch it. That's a good fish. 3 or 4 more witties. 3 or 4 more witties. Look at him. Look what the old fisherman just done. Teach you something, didn't I? Did I teach you something? Huh? Did I teach you something? Look at him. Look at that, what a bass. Look at that, what a bass. Old Fisherman is teaching you how to catch them. And he's slowing my worm off, but I had the worm on backwards. See what I'm talking about, a backwards worm? You got to love it. The Old Fisherman. I get so excited, I can't tell you how excited I get. I feel so good when I got a bass like that in my hand. Look at that. Hey, that ain't as big as what I had earlier, but I promise you that's a good one. He's over 5, and I promise you it's all the way down to the bottom too. I'm gonna have to do a little surgery on him with my pliers. Bear with me. If I can find my pliers. Doggone it. There you go. Whoo, son. That fish ain't near as big as what spit it out earlier. I hope y'all could see that on the film. I ain't even really looked at it. I don't know if we can see it or not. We're gonna have to revive this one in the live well because he swallowed it. He swallowed it. Anyhow, see what he weighs. Let's see what he weighs. Let's see what he weighs. Now I ain't gonna weigh him in the net like I seen somebody else do. Hey, the net weighs too. I've seen people weigh them in the nets. I don't know about all that unless you know what your net weighs and deduct it. I reckon that would work. I'm gonna stick a little hole in him. Hey, see what he weighs. Oh Lord, 5'10", 5'10", almost 6 pounds. Hey, that's a nice bass there. But I'm telling you, that other one that spit it out was a super dog magnum. He was a super dog magnum. Look at him. Look at that. That's a pretty one, ain't it? Ain't that pretty? Oh my, that's pretty. I'm gonna put him back here and hope he'll refresh himself. All the rest of them in there refreshed, I can tell you that. You keep that aerator running, it'll keep them alive. You see what that doggone worm will do, don't you? A backwards worm. I've been doing that for years. I got line, I got stuff all up here. I got a mountain of doggone money minnows and flukes and stuff that I done went through and tore up on fish. We got a mountain. We got a mountain of them. Hey, I got to get another worm. I didn't bring but a couple and they all crooked. I like them straight, but they crooked. But hey, they'll bite them, I don't care. They'll bite them, I don't care. Hey, I'm gonna show you what they are. You can't read it. It's a red bug color. Zoom red bug worms. And I've had them for a long time. I got another pack of them. See how crooked they ought to been laying in the pack, they're crooked. Hey, I'm just gonna hook it backwards and that'll make that tail straight, hopefully. That'll pull it straight. But the other end's crooked too. Let's see if we got one a little bit better. I like to have the back end straight. They all crooked. They've been laying in this bag for years. Hey, we just got to pick one to fish with it. We can't be picky because they all look the same. What? And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna show you how we hook that one. Okay? I got right now it's probably about a 3/0 Gamakatsu hook. And I'm taking the tail part, and we're running it through the tail part. I'll run it through there till I get where it starts getting narrow in the middle. And I'll pull it on through, and we got it at this point, we got it like that right there. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Hope you can. Okay? And then I'm gonna measure where the bend is down here, and we're gonna stick the worm through it, and I'm gonna pull back on the worm, and I'm gonna put the point in it. And that's what we got right here. Right there. See how it looks? Backwards. Okay? Let's see if we catch another. That's 3 we're gonna cut off this point. See if we catch another. Alright, got a boat coming by. I think that's Carson and his daddy coming by. See if we can get another out there. That's Carson and our channel coming by. There you go. There you go. There you go. Oh, Lord, it spit it out. Broke my line. Broke my line. Broke my line. But I'm gonna have to let y'all go on that, and we gotta retie. It broke my line. And believe it or not, no, he didn't. He didn't break my line. He just got off. He just got off. Huh? He just got off. We're gonna put another worm on. This is getting good. This is getting good. Carson, let's see that fish come out the water and jump it out. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but that was a nice fish right there. That wasn't no baby. Hey, guess what? They biting the backwoods worm, ain't they? First cast. Backwoods worm. Hey folks, hey, we're fixing to go home. I want to release the 5. I've kept the 5 biggest ones just see what they weigh. We've lost a lot of fish today. Spitting it out. But I'm going to take my scales and we're going to see what we end up with today. 5 biggest ones. And I've lost some monsters. But we got one that didn't make it. I'm going to have to take one, and I knew that was probably going to happen. We got one we got to keep because he was gill hooked. I can't help that. Well, I put them in the live well to make sure they'll make it. But anyhow, I'm going to weigh this one. We'll have to eat this. We have to bake this one. This one here weighs 5 pounds. 5 pounds. Well, we got to keep him. That'd make a good bacon fish. He died. I knew he would. That was a big one I caught a while ago and he was bleeding a little bit. So we're going to put him in the ice chest. And let's come up with another here. I think they're still making it. See what they weigh. Doggone with a doggone spot lock off. Got to get off the bank. Sorry about that. That wind something. Storms coming in. That wind is something. When you hook them into gills and you throw them back, a lot of times they might not make it. So it's best really to put them in live well and see if they'll refresh themselves. But right there's a nice one. He might not make it. He ain't looking good either. He weighs 3.5. Let me see if he'll make it. I got to see if he'll go. Put him in the net and I'm going to put him out there. If he swims off, we'll let him go. There you go. He made it. All right. 3.5. Let's see what we got here. That's 2. See there? Nice bass. This is number 3. See how much he weighs. He weighs 416. 416. I'm going to do the same thing with him. I'm going to put him in the net. See if he'll swim out the net. Take him around a little bit. I think he'll be all right. Oh yeah. Keep going back. Go on, boy. Go on, boy. There you go. 416. That's 3. That's 3. Oh, this one here definitely go back. Here, look at that, what a fish. That's a pretty one, ain't it? Oh, my spot lock ain't holding me. Oh yeah, it's holding. That's a pretty one, ain't it? Let's see what he weighs. Hey, I've had a good day today. We've had a good time today catching fish. Glad y'all could be with the Old Fisherman on another episode. Loving life. And that one right there weighs 5'8". 5'8". 5'8". Do the same thing. I'm gonna put him in the net. gonna let him go. On back, boy. He swim right on off. 5-8. See, that's it. This one ain't quite as big. Last one. Small fish there. When I threw the other one back, I threw fish back bigger than this. We're gonna go ahead and chunk him on back. 5-8. You seen the biggest one there, and I threw fish back bigger than that one. So, hey, we ain't got no more to keep. So, but anyhow, we had a good day catching fish. They all gone. Glad y'all could be with the Old Fisherman on another episode of Love and Life. Go to SteveCumlina.com and get your merchandise. I appreciate it. Thanks all for all the support. And like always, go fishing because like Richard James says, it's good for you. And we'll see you next time on the Old Fisherman videos.